Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for Love at the Lockup. This is season 3, episode 41. They need to start over these numbers. Like 41. Gosh, okay, but first things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Do not forget to also follow and subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Corner Talk. The link is in the description box below. You know, we are all trying to get our backup channel set up just in case something happens, okay? You can also make sure to like this video, comment in the comments section, share it on your social media. You can also relax and relate and release, center yourself and everyone around you, and inhale and exhale because it helps you stay calm, cool, and collected. Okay, you can follow me on social media. My new Twitter is just JLeesCorner. I have it. Thank God. I am on IG still at J_Lees_Corner until I can get the JLeesCorner handle to myself. Okay, but again, Twitter has changed to just JLeesCorner. Also, my CashApp is now just JLeesCorner because again, I want to have the same blueprint across all platforms. Okay, y'all know, like the video and subscribe. Okay, let's get into the foolishness that was Love at the Lockup. Okay, so we're gonna start with Courtney and Josh, who was not much of anything, honestly. He's been out of jail for 10 days. He's sitting around the house playing video games. But I'm like, what else he gonna do? He can't go nowhere. He leaves in a minute. Like, what do you want to? I don't get it. Now, I think her point was, I want him to put in some effort. I want him to, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't even like having sex a lot. You know, he is not that affectionate either. I'm like, he's not affectionate. He don't want no sex. After 11, was he in jail for like 11 years? I was like, well, that's weird. That's different. I can't believe that. Something's wrong. Because he said how much he liked sex before. So I'm just surprised. The fan. I'm surprised he doesn't want to keep having it since he will be leaving and going to stay with his cousin pretty soon, or in like 4 days. Because remember, he can't stay with her because she's on probation. He's a felon. Okay, so anyway, that is not deter her or stop her from going wedding dress shopping because she wants them to have this secondary, what is really his first wedding, because the first wedding, it was by proxy. So she's going wedding dress shopping with a friend or whatever, and she tells a friend how, you know, we're having issues right now. He even flushed his ring down the toilet while he was still in prison. I'm so met with him about that, but I still want to marry him. I was like, Courtney, I need you to move on or to do something. I feel like she's resting on this. I hope it works out, but I don't know. I just don't know. But that's all they was today, honey. Next up we have Anissa and Jeff. Honey, Jeff has finally got out of the halfway house. He can come home now. He still looks like a dope fiend to me, just not one that's high right now. Okay. Anyway, Anissa ready for some penis. Okay, she wants some penis in her life or whatever because it's been 11 years so they have been talking. It's been 6 years since she's had sex or whatever. And I'm like, But anyway, on the car ride home, she's like, yeah, I want to have the wedding. I want these kind of flowers. I want these kind of colors. He's like, mm-hmm. Well, the board of prisons told me today, they just told me today that if I want to get married, they have to approve it first, and they can deny it. They told you what? They can deny? Yeah, they can deny. They told me today, just today. I was like, oh, just today? Okay. Anyway, Jeff is full of shit. Okay, Jeff is using her because he needs somewhere to stay, to lay his head, to lay it low, spread it wide, and to get some money and to get some cooch. And she been waiting, so he giving her what she was waiting for, but I don't think he cares for her at all. Okay, girl. He also is on tether, okay? He's on, ankle monitor for the next 3 months. So for the next 3 months, he gonna be real nice to Anissa. Anyway, now they get back to the house. He's like, oh, this is nice. It's like a trailer park. This is nice. Oh, this is way nicer than where I was. So you were in prison. saying something is nicer than prison is not even really a compliment because it's like, are you joking? Because you was in prison. Anyway, he even is so surprised. Oh my God, does the refrigerator have food? She's like, yeah. Oh, and I can have anything in the refrigerator? She's like, yeah. He was surprised he can have the food out of the refrigerator. And it wasn't even that much. I'm like, it was some bacon, some juice, maybe a little thing of fruit. I'm looking like she ain't stocked up. It's a lot of space in there, but I'm gonna leave that be or whatnot. Okay. Now he brings up how because he had to charge the tether on his ankle. And she said, "Well, how much charge is on it right now?" He's like, "Oh, it got some juice on it." He's like, "Why? What's up?" Well, it's been 11 years. He's like, "I want some dick. I want it now. That's my dick, and I want it now." He said, "Oh, they ain't nothing but a word. I'm ready to have sex with Anissa." I was like, "Oh, he wants a banger." But again, as he then said, "I have not had sex in 37 months. Okay, I'm ready for what she want to give me." Yeah, I was like, "Oh God." He also brings up how he had 5 girlfriends while in prison that she don't know about. Okay. He also said he still talks to said girlfriends. Something else that she does not know. He does not want her to know. I was like, Josh is a killer. Okay. They had the killer music playing. He looked like he you can't tell me that ain't him. Okay, anyway, so the following morning, it's always the morning after. He happy, she happy, whatever. He said, she likes to do it all. Even though she's a lady, doesn't kiss and tell. I mean, he said that you did it all. Okay, so whatever it is what you did. I was like, girl, well, okay. But again, as she feel that's her fiance, so I'm gonna do whatever it is to him that he wants done to him and let it be that. I was like, girl. Anyway, so she making him breakfast. He's sitting outside on the little table or whatever, and he's getting messages from his ex, Christine, who he was with the last time he got out. I was like, mm. And again, he does not want Anissa to know. Okay, I'm like, oh, so he don't know he ain't shit. Okay, that's fine. Now we then see Kyle, who was his friend, stop by because they live on the same property. Meaning they both had trailer parks on trailers on the same land. Okay. And Josh don't really, not Josh, who's Josh? Not Josh. Jeff don't, is his name Jeff? Yes, Jeff don't really like Kyle. But Anissa, don't be that way. Like he's fine, he's my friend. Leave him alone with him. And Josh, why I keep saying Josh? uh Jeff is sitting there then talking with Kyle. Now, Kyle has also been in prison before, so he know about getting out and wooing the women to have someone to say. So he know the game that Jeff is probably playing or whatever. He then say, where did you go the last 2 times when you got out and then come back to the Nissa? He said, I was out doing drugs. I was out here getting high, in the streets. At that point in time, I didn't care about her. All I cared about was my next fix, my next high. I didn't even really care about her until recently, okay? And that's why I got to sneeze. And that is why I'm here, because I love her now, okay? And that's why I'm here. I was like, he's a killer. Anyway, so he also brings up how he has a secret that she don't know that he wants to share with Kyle. You should never share a secret with someone else's friend. They will tell on you, okay? And I'm like, he a fool. Okay, is they a matching cake? Girl, I'm gonna leave that be. Next up, we have Britney and Ray. So we see Ray was getting out of the halfway house. Britney was there. Grandma was there. Okay, grandma like, hey, Brittany. Hey, did he know you was coming? No, I didn't either. I popped up, and Grandma say, I didn't plan to come. Okay, but Ray don't know I'm coming. But I also don't need no invite to see my grandson. That's my grandbaby. Okay, I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know what her intentions are for my grandson. So when I'm gonna be around here looking, okay, I'm keep my eye on y'all. I was like, girl. So Ray came out. Ray was surprised to see Grandma or whatever. But Grandma gave him a little hug. Hey, baby. Glad you're free. Y'all gonna go spend some time together? Okay. Have fun. And Grandma again said, I'm gonna keep my eye on them both, okay? And if I need to, I will intervene. And Grandma left. So again, I felt like Grandma probably just wanted to see him real quick. Okay, that's all or whatever. Grandma let him go on by her business because Grandma know he wants some cooch, okay? And so we see Brittany and Ray riding back to her house, okay? Ray is handsome. I'll say that. Okay, but again, I hope that man gets healing and therapy for his past because there's a lot of hurt in him too. But I would say right here, he's handsome. Again, you remind me of X. Anyway, so they get to the house. He loves the house. Okay, that's his house now. That she said, you're home. Yes, you're our home. And she showed him around, whatever. And it was an awkward silence as well for a minute. But I feel like I don't know if because of the cameras was around or if they're not used to being alone together in person or whatever. But they was in their bedroom. I'm looking like y'all ain't kissing and hugging. And she said, I thought it'd be more, more kissing and hugging, like more touching. And he just wasn't touching her. I think he may not know. I mean, did she want me to take it? I would say take it. Not take it for real. But I mean, I think she wants him to like get all up on it or whatever. But okay, I can give you some food. You want some breakfast? I can make you some food. Because yeah, she said, I'm going to fuck him and feed him. I said, you know what? That's the thing to do. Okay, feed him and fuck him, feed him. Either way, get his mouth fed, get his tummy full, and then, what I'm saying, working the penis. Anyway, he brings about, he is very, 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 very much so attracted to and likes Britney. He wants to bang that on out. Okay. I was like, okay. And eventually in the kitchen, they get to kiss him a little bit, get a little bit of freaky dicky. I'm saying, okay, come feed me these strawberries in the bedroom. I'm like, okay. And they go on the net, and I'm like, okay, get banged out. Okay, cool. I mean, they make a cute little couple, but again, it's something about Britney that I hope is not tick, tick, boom, because Ray don't need tick, tick, boom. Okay. Next up, we have Lisa and Stan. Lisa McDowell. Okay. Anyway, they at the little restaurant still. Stan wants her to come on back to the house. Okay, let's talk. Let's communicate. I want to cuddle, spend some time with you. He wants to go back to the house and have sex. It's clear that is what he wants. Lisa is aware of him wanting that, and I say that because that's what she did with him the first time. Okay, the first time she met him, after a couple of days, y'all went back to his house and y'all banged it on out. So, I mean, he's an old cooch, he's a young cooch, and he wants some. Okay. Anyway, I'll go back with you. Okay, but I cannot promise you I'm going to stay. So that's fine. Let's just go back. Okay, because I want to make love to you. Well, let's go talk. Now in the car, they drive into the house. Okay, now in the confession, she also brings about he owes me some money. Okay, for the hotel room I paid for the clothes I had to buy that he was supposed to buy. He owes me money. It's a whole different game now. Okay, I want my money. I'm like, how are you demanding stuff from somebody who was trying to have you stick, girl? I can't. So again, in the car, she like, I do not want to stay with you. I don't think I should do that or whatever because you're seeing other things you said about me, how my bad mom, and blah, 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 blah. She then said, I think I need to have my own place, okay, for about 4 to 6 months, and I think you should help me get it. And I was like, Lisa McDowell, you asking this man he wants you to live with him in his little house, okay? You have your own room. Y'all not even in the same room. And you want him to rent you an apartment or a house? Girl, the fuck. She then brings up, oh yeah, I need a car too. Now she don't have a license. She's not supposed to be driving, but she wants him to buy her a car because as she said in prison, you told me you would give me $5,000 to buy a car. I'm looking like he probably was lying to you, but I guess you remember. He's fine, I'll get it $5,000, but you should not be driving, okay? You can't get a car with a license. Don't worry about that outfit. Don't just give me the money. I'll get that figured out. His thing was, I'm gonna give you the $5,000 and you're gonna end up back in jail. Why would you say that? He like, because you should not be driving without a license. At this time she's driving, he is pulled over by the police. I'm like, no, the cop's gonna arrest them both. Because I'm like, is he drunk? Because you never know. Anyway, but he ran a stop sign. So the cop let him off with a warning. He went to see the cop ran my record. He saw that I did not have, a record, and so he let me go. And in the car, she's like, I can't believe he's not asking me how I'm doing. I'm having PTSD from me, just being in prison. I'm looking like, you've been in prison enough times. You should not have PTSD because you keep going back. Okay, usually my PTSD will be for something I went through one time that was traumatic. I can't say I have PTSD for something I keep doing. That's not how any of this works. Okay, anyway, but again, they get off. And then they're driving back to the house. Now my eyes in there, I'm sorry. Lisa is kind of upset, one, because he did not ask her how he felt, and two, she know he wants some cooch. I feel like her thing is, I have to figure out how to not give him no cooch, but still get some money. So at the house, they fussing. I don't fully know why they were fussing. I think her thing was he talking to me crazy. His thing was because he told her that if she gets the money, he can go to jail. His thing was you asking for all this shit and you won't give me nothing. I don't get what's going on here, whatever. And I was like, what is wrong with they is crazy. And she then said he's mad because I won't sleep with him. He wants me to come in the house and go upstairs and just give him some. And that's not how it's gonna go. And I was like, I mean, I get that, but I feel like they both knew it was up. So Lisa can't be upset that he wants to pay off his investment, and she can't be surprised that he wants some cooch. I feel like this has been an arrangement this whole time, and she now does not want to go through with it again. What is her prerogative? It's fine, but you can't. He also was mad because she's demanding all this stuff, but she don't want to be with me. You want me to get you an apartment and a car, but I can't get no head, no cooch, no fingering, no hand, no nothing. So I mean, I agree with him. You want me to give you money for all these things, but you do not want to do anything with me that you know I want to do with you. I am not out here giving out free money for nothing. Okay? And I feel like if she does not want to bang him, she don't have to. But she also cannot expect him to pay her for nothing. Okay. Anyway, lastly, because she said she done with him. Oh, because he told him, well, go. Don't put your finger in my face. Don't do that. She then say, I can't believe he acting like I'm going to hit him. I mean, I thought about it, but I was like, that's probably why, because he can see in your face that you want to punch him in the throat. He doesn't want to get punched in the throat. He's an old man, okay? He may die from that. So, I mean, he had a whole reason to act that way. But I was like, whatever. But as she was outside thin the rockets and she ain't gonna know where to go back to the hotel room, he tossed her little bag of stuff out the door and closed the door. Stan was like, fuck her. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. They both crazy. An old coot and a young cooch. Anyway, back to Daonte and Nicolle. Honey, now she has been out for a week. Okay. And in this week, he says how he has not gotten any cooch from her. Okay. She has not tried to stay the night or anything. He's upset because he wants some cooch. And I think he's probably been giving her money too, so that could be kind of crazy. But she's meeting his mom today. I was like, no, not meeting the mom. No. Anyway. So they make a dinner for the mom or whatever. And Nicolle brings up how, one, she does not even want to meet his mom. Okay. And I'm like, well, that's not nice. But I don't know what she wants. Like, she keeps, because we know she's playing it. We are fully aware that she's playing him. But it's the weird part of her saying in the confessional that she likes him and wants to be with him. But in scenes, it's like, no, you don't. Not at all. Not today. Not yesterday. Not forever. Anyway, she then pulls out an ester that she got from the breast implant people. Yeah, she wants him. She's been out a week and has not banged him at all, but she wants him to buy her breast implant. So he was like, I don't have $6K. Oh, you don't have the money? I'm like, no, bitch, do you? You cannot be upset that someone else doesn't have the money for something that you want that you can't afford. Okay, that's called being dumb diddy. Anyway, he said, look, I'll work all these hours, I'll do this and that, I'll even not pay certain bills to pay for your test. I'm looking like, oh, Daonte, you a real fool. You a fool. You're a fool's gold fool. I'm like, that's just stupid. Anyway, so while they while they sitting around or whatever, she then said, oh, yes, Tia's birthday. I got to call Tia. He's like, your ex-girlfriend, Tia? She's like, yeah, it's her birthday. And she goes off into his room. And he was like, what the fuck are you doing? Can I get some privacy, please? He was like, not in my house. On the phone I pay for. No, ma'am. I need some time, Daonte. He walked in the kitchen. She on the phone saying, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be here. I don't want to meet his mom. You come and get me. And she's looking under his bed. She finds, the sex toy. Oh, he's disgusting. I cannot believe he has this. I told him to throw it away. Now the whole time he's outside listening to her talk. And I was like, girl, you don't want to talk loud, talk quietly. You gotta talk shit real quietly. You can't be all loud saying he ain't shit. Okay, and he nasty and fuck his mama. You can't say that out loud. Okay, that's a whispering conversation. Okay, I should know. Anyway, so he come in like, oh, really? As you doing? You in my house? No, you in my fucking house talking shit about me to the bitch you fucking. I said, oh, Daonte cussed her out. Get out of my house, bitch. Okay, I'm like, what's going on here? And it's like, what do you mean? What? Yeah, I heard you talking shit. Okay, and, that's because I found your sex toy. Okay, and it's nasty. Yes, I did tell her to come get me. I told you to throw it away. I'm looking like it's a sex toy. It's not that big of a deal. If you've known he's had, and he said that she was okay with him having him because she did not want him to do it on her, so that was his way of doing it. But she knew the whole time. So why don't look up on nobody's bed? There's nothing up under anyone's bed that you should see. Okay, unless it's a fucking shoe and maybe a brand new sock that looks brand new and crisp. Leave everything else alone. Okay, there's nothing that's in no bag under someone's bed that is not a sex toy or a gun. Okay? Don't do it anyway. So at this point in time, they fuss it back and forth. And he, don't put your hands in my face, Nicolle. Okay? You trying to play me. You trying to play me? Okay, you know what? Give me my shit back. Give me my phone back. And the stuff I got you back because I could have been cheated on you. Okay, I could have been did that. I was like, he mad. Okay, cool. I'm not arguing with you, Daonte. I am not doing this, Daonte. No, this is stupid. He said, well, fine, how do you want to fix it? What do you want to do, Daonte? I want to make us work. I love you, girl. But I don't want you taking the fool out of me. I'm like, she has already made a huge fool out of you. And it's so sad because he's so nice. Anyway, mama get there. Okay? Mama there. And mama like, I'm saying? She's another blonde bimbo stripper girl because my son like that type. And I'm looking like, I guess that's your son. You should know. Anyway, Nicolle, I love your son. You know what I'm saying? And I want us to have a good relationship. She said, why do you love my son? Okay, what for? Who, what, when, where, how, and why do you love my son? Nicolle said, he's a gentleman. He's so nice. I know my son. I know that, okay? But what? Daonte then told his mother. This fool told his mama, I want her in my life, okay, as my girl forever, as my future wife, as the mother of my children. And if you do not accept her, then you can't accept me. She said, who are you talking to? You barely know her. You can't tell me shit about what I have to accept, okay? Don't you ever come at me like that. Don't you ever do that again, okay? And I might let her know. Let them both know you ain't be played with. Mama see right through Nicolle's bullshit, okay? I love your son. I want to be with him no matter what anyone says. No one believes you. Anyway, Daonte then brings up Nicolle said how she feels that the mama don't like her based on his ex who used her for the money, who was also a white bimbo from prison. But she said, I'm not like that white bimbo. I'm a whole different white bimbo or whatever. And then Daonte then brings up how, she was a little bit, standoffish when she first got out. Like, she been out for a week and we have not even spent the night together. She's like, well, hold up. Nah. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Mama said, women love sex just as much as me. It ain't no way that you've been in jail for 4 years away from dick and you don't want to have sex. You know what? You may want to have sex with other men, but you don't want to have sex with my son, okay? Because ain't no way you ain't got no dick from him. I was like, let her know, mama, okay? Mama knows best, okay? Anyway, I'm scared to have sex with him. Mama said, oh, but you without scared to ask him for money? I'm like, that's true. How you scared to go to dick, but the dick is in the wallet? They sometimes go hand in hand. I believe that be. Anyway, mom was like, okay, whatever. Mama not buying none of that bullshit. And I like that. And she's being vocal about I don't trust her for leave her be. So when he's taking Nicolle home later on that night or whatever, he said, usually when I take her home, I walk her to the door. But tonight it was raining. She said, you don't have to walk me to the door. My mom's sleep, I don't want to wake the dogs up. Okay, because then she will get mad at me. And if you come to the door with me, the dogs will wake. Oh my God, dogs like black people? What's going on? I don't know. Anyway, so he like, well, okay. All right, fine. He lets her go. He then said, she never not has me walk her to the door for one, and two, she never sits on the porch after I drop her off. And she sat on the porch this time. She's like, some told me to just sit out and wait and pay attention. So he drove off, parked at the corner, cut the lights off, and just waited. And sure enough, a car pulled up, and she got her ass up to get in the car. He was like, oh, for real? Oh, for real? I'm like, oh, is she busted? Busted. She's busted. Mama told you. Mama told you. Anyway, okay, that was the whole review. Do not forget to like this video, comment in the comment section, subscribe to my channel. Again, the link is in the description box below. And as always, have a great day, a great evening, or whatever. Peace.